welcome to A Mind Forever Voyaging. Now then, what this game is, apparently, is essentially a hit piece against Reaganomics, from what I can tell. Apparently the person who made this, Tomorrow Never Yet, on any human being rose or set. Okay. Yes, apparently the creator of this was a very left-wing individual who came out recently and said that Donald Trump is the culmination of everything he hated in politics or something similar like that, or everything about what Reagan's policies led to. Like, okay. So I'm not expecting this to be entirely accurate. I'm expecting this to be more personally motivated, emotionally motivated than driven by sense. But there you go. I think he said, was it the day just before Obama left office was the greatest point in American history or something like that? That's his opinion. That's his opinion to hold, I suppose. But there you go. Apparently he was also very unhappy that people didn't hate him for this game. I think he vastly overestimated the reach that this game would have. If you make a political video game in the early infancies of video gaming, especially when it's a text adventure, that a lot of people probably aren't actually going to get through. I've got walkthrough. This one especially seems a bit strange. It doesn't operate the same way any other text adventure does, from what I can understand, which isn't very much. But there you go, we'll find out. You hear a message coming in on the official. Oh yeah, by the way, you play it as a supercomputer, or an AI, essentially, in the year 2031. Which, I mean, we're getting there. Not far off. In terms of predictions, that one's not too wrong. Yeah, Prison, that's us. We're going to be running a simulation on the political plans of one Richard Ryder. Fuck. Can't do that. Yes, a Mr. Richard Ryder, which is subtlety on par with Lord Farquaad, I think. But there you go. Okay, so you hear a message coming in on the official message line. Prison, Perelman here. The psych tests have all checked out at 100%, which means that you've recovered from the awakening without any trauma or other serious effects. We'll be ready to begin the simulation soon. By the way, your piece is in the current issue of Dakota Online. Is that a piece on me? Is it a piece I wrote? Don't know. You have entered communications mode. The following locations are equipped with communication outlets. Prison project control. Okay, right, so let's get right into the news. The visual and audio circuits are now hooked directly into the programming of the World News Network. A woman is walking down a dark, deserted street, glancing fearfully around. The sound of a heartbeat, growing faster and louder, fills the soundtrack. Suddenly, the woman screams, and the screen goes black. A narrator with a deep, silky voice, I can't, I'll try, but I can't, reads the stark titles that scroll by. Year after year, street crime increases. Doesn't it make sense to protect yourself? G&G Supermace is the strongest crime repellent allowed by law. Don't wait until it's too late. You're in America. Get a fucking gun, woman. Listen, if a guy comes after you, he's gonna turn around if you put a gun in his face. And if he doesn't turn around, then you can put him in the ground. Listen, as someone who lives in a country where guns are banned, there's a lot of guns here. And when no one has guns legally, but a lot of people own guns, guess who's not doing well? Alright, I can't scroll back up because this is a text adventure game. PPCC? Does my walkthrough have a fucking list for me? Oh dear. Oh, I have to record things as well. The recording buffer can only hold so many minutes, so you can't just turn it on and leave it on. Oh no, oh no. Oh dear, when it fills abort the simulation. Okay, okay. Enter communications mode. Fill back when you abort simulation. Library mode. Ooh. Interface mode to control subsidiary computers and systems, and simulation mode. Okay. See a large, well-organised room filled with banks of terminals and with similar equipment. Your oral receptors pick up the buzz of many conversations. Okay, PCAF. With this communication outlet located in the upper corner of this high-ceilinged room, you can see most of the huge prison facility dining hall. The tables below you are occupied by a handful of diners. Through the tall glass windows of the cafeteria, you can see the well-manicured lawns lit by powerful floodlights that surround the facility. It's capital F facility. It's a proper noun. Okay. Fuck. Check. Look. Okay. Enter library mode. Open current directory. Okay. The Prom and personal, sure. Prism name. Okay, I'll read that then. Pursuing you in your transitions, in other motes of other myths, your requisition be. The prism never held the hues, it only heard them play. Okay. Memory is a prism through which yesterday's light is passed, split into a rainbow of moments, each coloured more dimly than the last. How will today's light look tomorrow, and how would tomorrow's look today? Would the filter of time be as brutal if that prism were to weigh? I don't know. I don't know. Spell. I need to stop assuming. List of things to do. 14th of March 2031. WNN interview. 11. Second quarter budget to gold. Lunch with Jeff and Beth. Review maintenance technician resumes. Call Dakota editor. Okay. Dear Miss Gold, as you know, I've been unhappy for quite some time with your management of the prison project. However, until now, I've always been able to live with your meddling incompetence. So, there's a way to get fired. I mean, if you're resigning, why not? Your inept, disgraceful, and insulting handling of the Phase 3 funding request has exceeded the generous boundaries of my patience. This is more than just another in a long series of Verigold fiascos. This episode has seriously undermined the morale of my team and endangered the project's long-range chances for... End of file. Oh, okay. He's not finished yet. Okay. Close current directory. Next. Current events. Open. Mount Takeover. Phoenix, 11th of October 2030. In a case with far-reaching implications, the Arizona Supreme Court has ruled that the state authorities cannot evict members of a religious sect from the radio telescope facility atop Greens Peak. The sect, a group of extremists calling itself the Church of God's Word, seized the facility in December of 2027 after group founder Ellis Vincent, 59, a minor engineer at the facility, claimed that signals emanating from a region in the constellation Cygnus were the revealed Word of God. And the Supreme Court ruled that they couldn't get rid of them. I don't think they'd do that. I don't think they'd do that because property rights is at the heart of Western civilization. So what you're basically saying is that religious groups can take your property whenever they damn well please. I don't think that'll fly for some reason. I think what would happen is everyone in there would get shot. I reckon the ATF would turn up and murder them, frankly. Although scientists once argued those signals might be a message from another intelligent race, light years distant, most scientists now attribute signals to a new type of quasar at the fringes of our universe. Despite this... Fucking I hate this. Right, despite this, members of the sect continue to believe that Greens Peak, which they call the Mount, is a holy site, and the radio telescope is the ear for hearing the word of God. A spokesman for the sect, Holy Keeper Sergei Korn, hailed the ruling as a sign of divine providence and revealed plans for constructing a temple there, of course. Lauren Hart, chairman of the American Foundation for Astronomical Research, AFAR, which built and ran the Greens Peak facility, expressed disgust at what he termed a historically stupid decision and vowed to appeal. The Church of God's Word, which received a great deal of media attention from the occupation of Greens Peak, has been growing rapidly during the past 3 years, and it now claims 20,000 adherents worldwide. Vincent was the spokesman for the sect, Holy Keeper Sergei Korn. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, God. This was Vincent, who is referred to by his followers as the Holy Prophet, has not been seen in public since the takeover. Okay. Next. Read. Colorado Springs, 17th of November 2030. Congress has approved the establishment of the Border Security Force as a separate, independent uniformed military service to be headquartered in the Colorado facility known as the Pentagon of the West. I assume the West of America, right. Since its creation in 2021, the BSF has been jointly administered by the US Army and the CIA. The CIA has already got its own separate little army thing, hasn't it? What do you call it? A bunch of member guns that can act with impunity. Today's action makes the BSF the 7th branch of the armed forces, joining the Army, Navy, Marines, Coast Guard, Air Force and Space Force. Makes sense. Although, what do they do, exactly? Is it just a... Oh, it's a secret service. Okay, it's a secret... I get it. I mean, the CIA and the FBI already do that. You don't need to give them... They literally do this anyway, and they've been doing it since before Ronald Reagan. So, you know. Commander Ryle McLaughlin, the current chief of the BSF, said that the BSF now has the leeway we need to take the tough stance and courageous steps necessary to keep our nation free from the threat of nuclear blackmail. How? How are a bunch of dudes going to prevent fucking nuclear blackmail? We get it. The BSF was established by executive order in 2021 after the completion of the USNA's Troy anti-missile shield. And the East Bloc's counterpart system fundamentally altered the East-West nuclear arms race from the building of missiles to the smuggling of miniature bombs. I see. Okay. He's already wrong, isn't he? he thought that socialism would survive and thrive. Socialism could only thrive off of the back of capitalists. And eventually, the capitalists give up. In its first 9 years, the BSF has thwarted 13 attempts to bring fully armed nuclear devices into the USA, as well as countless attempts to smuggle various parts and supplies that could be used for the construction of nukes. It is unknown whether any bombs have actually penetrated the American border. It's not that hard to make a nuclear bomb. You can make it within the country if you really wanted to. Like, you don't need to smuggle parts in. I think a bunch of university students made one themselves. Like, obviously they didn't set it off. Were they even university students? I think they might have been younger. Basically made a what was on the way to being a functioning nuke. Just some building as a little side project, just to see if they could. I don't think they actually expected to succeed, but obviously, once all this nuclear material starts gathering in one place, people go, "Hang on a minute, what the fuck's going on in there?" So I'm going to shut that shit down. But it's possible to do if you know what you're doing, and you've got access to the materials, which is the hardest part. But you can get it. You can do it yourself. Take a long time. You have to work at it, but you can do it because it's literally just was it enriched uranium? You've got to separate out the densest, the most volatile bits of uranium out from the bunch of it, because uranium itself is radioactive. And what it does is, when you get the stuff in nuclear reactors, that's just the gunk, essentially, the main part of it, because you don't need it to be extremely radioactive. You just need it to be radioactive. You stick it together and it all bounces off each other and spits out more. It's basically how it works. And that heats up and that turns water into steam, which then turns the turbine. In the bottom, you're wanting to generate as much heat as possible in a very short amount of time. And you want as much nuclear reactions as possible, so you get the most reactive stuff. So you separate out the main bulk of it from the extremely radioactive stuff, and you only use that extremely radioactive stuff. Which is why you need to actually, you can't make a nuclear bomb out of a power station. It just doesn't happen because it's mostly stuff that's not going to explode. It's going to fucking get hot, and you might get a steam explosion from it, which is what was in Chernobyl, I think. But yeah, you're not going to get an actual nuclear explosion. But you can do it. It just takes time and effort and money. USNA and BSF officials have never confirmed the supposition that the BSF's secret charter also empowers it to smuggle nuclear devices into the territory of the East Bloc. Of course it does. You fucking idiot. Like, what is he going to do? He says, can you sit there and say, yeah, you can attempt to smuggle nukes into us, and we won't do anything. We won't try to do it to you as well. Like, you have to leave it on the table. You have to say, yes, I am going to kill you. That has to be on the option. That has to be on the table in every single interaction between nations. Because otherwise, there's no mutual respect, because why would there be? The threat of violence has to be there. Eventually, nuclear smuggling is expected to become even more difficult with the development of the Nobilium bomb, a nuclear device which can theoretically fit into a space no larger than a pack of cigarettes. I mean, you could make a nuke that big, but it won't do very much. I don't think it'll do very much. Because it's literally dependent on the amount of material that you've got. The more material, the bigger the bang. That's how it works. So, I don't know. During 2030, Libya became a net exporter of oil for the first time since the 1998 nuclear accident that poisoned most of the Libyan oil. How do you poison an oil field? Ha! What? I assume what you mean is that people couldn't go there because it was, what, irradiated? Set up fucking automated systems then. Fuck it. Someone will do it. This isn't Libya. They'd send someone to do it. They get a bunch of fucking slaves and send them. The turnaround was due to the opening of the first of the 6 new refineries around the Gulf of Sidra. That's the other fact. You could just drill sideways, surely. Like, obviously, it's going to be a pain in the arse not to drill straight down, but I'm sure it can go down, sideways, or just at an angle. You might need to develop some new technology for it, but I'm sure the world would thank you. Probably pay you for the patents as well. So it was due to the opening of the first of 6 new refineries around the Gulf of Sidra. As the other 5 facilities are activated during the next 3 years, Libyan oil will add around 7% to the world's petroleum supply. Experts predict that such a global oil glut would plunge the price of crude as much as 25% from its current price of $160 per barrel. Is that very high? I assume that's very high. I don't know the barrel costs. I don't know how much it costs to put money, put it in my car. Accident that decimated Libya's petroleum industry was allegedly caused by a mishandled attempt to develop a nuclear capability. The acquisition of a nuclear arsenal was a lifelong dream of former Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi, who perished in the blast along with nearly 1 million of his countrymen. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Because when you're developing a nuke, what you do is you develop it directly under, like, your fucking capital city where your fucking leader lives. Yeah, sure. I think this was written by a person who doesn't understand how things are developed. You don't develop nukes in urban centres where there's 1 million people. Especially not after treaties made it illegal to do it above ground. You'd have to do it underground. You're not allowed to fucking do nuclear testing now. And we have things to check. We can find out. The prestigious Manning Institute has released a study enabled the tax spiral of vicious cycle, which details how non-reporting and underreporting of income is undermining the current tax structure. The study concludes that, unless changes are made, the federal revenue system could collapse by the end of the decade. No, well, a bit late on that one. The tax spiral is a phenomenon where higher rates cause more people to cheat on their taxes, necessitating even higher rates, causing even more people to cheat, and so forth. Economists believe that the current tax spiral began in the late 20th century. Well, that's a leftist issue, not a rightist issue. Anyone who's actually on the right wing wants taxes to come down. Because you want the government to do less. You want the government to be less involved in what people do. Yeah, the government's less involved, but it doesn't need as much fucking money, does it? So taxes can come down. The following chart shows the growth of the underground economy. Income non-reported and therefore not taxed. 73%. 96. Wait, hang on. Estimated. Top tax rate 80%. Why would anyone be in your country? If the business owner, I'm assuming that's for like the rich, the super rich or whatever, but if you're taxing them 80% of what they're earning, like even if it's just profit, even if it's just 80% of profit, not revenue, why the fuck would they be in your country? Just fucking leave. Go somewhere else. Anywhere else. Just not that. Fucking hell. I won't live there. Take 80%. Well, the government already takes fucking 20% of it, at least. 20% straight off my fucking paycheck, and then they take it through everything else as well. Whenever I spend money in this country, I get fucking taxed. But they take like 20% flat off my fucking paycheck. Immediately. And then obviously you gotta pay for your fucking pension, which you have to pay into. You've got to pay for your fucking medical bills. Not even medical bills, just fucking NHS. Even if you're not sick, you got to pay for it. Fucking bastard country. Alright. I'm talking too much. Previous file. Oh no, that's not one. A message begins coming over the message line. Perelman Prism. The programming team has finished entering the parameters for the plan. This is it. You can enter simulation mode at any time. The social science group has come up with a list of things to record. Okay. Eating a meal in a restaurant, talking to a government official, visiting a power generating facility, reading a newspaper, riding some form of public transportation, attending a courting session, talking to a church official, going to a movie, visiting our own home or living quarters. By the way, since the simulation controller will be doing so much data crunching on the fly, it appears the simulation will run in real time. A minute there will approximately equal a minute here. Well, good luck. Okay, I guess we should enter that now then. There's a few more things we can read, but I guess we should enter that now. Fuck. Enter sim. Simulation mode is a class 1 security mode. For access, enter the security code corresponding to dark green 86. What the fuck is that? Don't tell me this is an anti-cheat thing. Uh-huh. Hang on. Oh, fuck. The 6th column of the grid format should read 82. Oh, no. Oh, dear. That's unfortunate. Right, I need a thing. Hang on, let me check. Piss off. Go away a minute. Something. This is not good. I need a security code in order to access the fucking game. This is very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Do we have... Uh-oh. Do we have the, Uh-oh. Manual? Manual, maybe? Okay, I'm gonna open the manual. Hang on a minute. This is not good. Manual's fucking 3 megabytes. The download is 100, like, it's 200 kilobytes for the game. 3 megabytes for the manual. Sounds about right. Come on, open up. Open up. Please. I'd like to open the manual. I'd like to read the manual. If it so pleases you. I get the feeling, well, I hope and I pray that this will allow me access to the fucking game, because if not, then we're fucking ended it. I'm not. A mind forever voyaging. Oh my god, there's so much shite in here. There's a whole fucking book in here. He lay on his bed, staring at the ceiling. He played mindlessly with the call string on his window shade, still thinking about that horrible day 2 weeks ago when Mother had come up. Fucking. There's actually a fucking novel in here. Not a short novel either. Fucking hell. It just goes on. Okay, fucking. There we go. Instruction manual. There's 15 pages of fucking novel. AMFE complaints. Oh, hang on. Where's the fucking. Hang on. Welcome to A Mind for Voyaging, which for brevity's sake will henceforth be referred to as AMFE. In the story, you'll be Prism, the world's first sentient machine. Before you boot up your disk, make sure you read the short story in the first part of the booklet. No, it's not a short story at all. So begins in the world of 2031, a world on the brink of chaos. The economy of the United States of North America has been stagnating for decades. Crackpot religions spring up all over the place. Crime and urban decay are rampant. Are you sure this is about Reaganomics and it's not about... Crime and urban decay are rampant. Schools have School have become violent, chaotic chaotic places ill-suited for educating children. Today's youth frequently use joy booths to tune out the world, leading, in the extreme case, to joy booth suicide, where a psychological addict wastes away in his or her private nirvana. That's fair. The global situation is even grimmer. The Calcutization of the third world has almost reached its limit, causing extreme overpopulation and poverty. This has created a climate ripe for East Bloc adventurism, exploiting instability and fanning the numerous flashpoints around the globe. The superpower race to build an impenetrable missile defence has ended in a tie, with the foreseeable but unforeseen result being that an even more dangerous arms race has begun, a race to build miniature nuclear weapons, some as small as a cigarette pack, and smuggle them into enemy cities. A race which threatens to turn the USNA into a giant police state. All this has happened under your Obama, mate. Like, the guy you love. He's done all this anyway. Things are bad, and it appears that they can only get worse. When Senator Richard Ryder, Mr. Dick Ryder, yeah, along with a small group of leaders from government, businesses, and universities, announced the plan for a renewed national purpose, everyone is only too willing to embrace it. And we've basically been created to prove him wrong by using a simulation, which inherently will not be trusted. Is there a fucking... Where's the grid? Where is the grid? Is there a grid? There's supposed to be a grid. Is it this thing? No. No? Oh shit. Aha, this one? Class 1, security mode, access decoder. Okay. Turn to the indicated colour. Oh, fuck off. Oh, there we go. Hang on. Right, green. Okay. Dark green 86. Okay, dark green 86. 67 then. Yeah? Hey, there we go. That took long enough. The simulation is based 10 years hence. There's a small downtown park with grates leading northeast, southeast, and southwest. There is a sprawling, free-form water pool surrounding a statue of John F. Kennedy, standing in the centre of the park. Are we at JFK Airport? The noontime sun has risen fairly highly in the southern sky, taking some of the chill out of this wintry day. To be fair, JFK should be remembered as a hero. He tried to get rid of the CIA and they murdered him for it. Bastards. Okay, what should we do first? No. You begin into it. Okay. Go to the courthouse northwest of Elman Park. Okay, so northwest. Oh fuck. Okay, right, hang on. Full screen. Northwest. There's no exit on that side of the park. Oh fuck. West. North. Oh, it is actually forwarding time as well. Okay, fucking look. Oh, gates leading northeast, southeast. Okay, northeast then. Main Kennedy. Is there anything we can do in the park then, since we start there? Why is this walkthrough so shit? Main Kennedy, this is the heart of the downtown area, flanked by classical glass and steel skyscrapers. How awful. The Skybus terminal is on the northwest corner. To the southwest is an entrance to Kennedy Park. The skyscraper on the northeast corner is one of Rockville's most famous landmarks, the Infotech building. This is 130-story office tower, is the tallest building in the city and the 6th tallest in the world. Sure. The high-rise building on the southeast corner is the Silicorp building. 130 stories is 6th tallest in the world. Yeah, okay. The tall office tower. From this intersection, Main Street runs east and west, and Kennedy Street can take you north or south. The street is bustling with lunchtime crowds. Fuck. I'm going to go north. Centering Kennedy. At this intersection, Center Street cuts across Kennedy Street from northeast to southwest. The tall hotel is entrance to the east and southeast. The austere facade of Huang Hall rises to the west. There's multi-purpose halls built by... About cutting-edge graphic games. Yeah, I listen. Tomorrow, regardless of whether we finish this or not, which I do not believe we will do, because I'm not having fun, will be Dwarf Fortress, okay? So, we'll be doing something interesting tomorrow. This is a political hack piece made in the 1980s. Okay? I don't think I'm going to finish this. Also, the walkthroughs are shit. All the walkthroughs are shit. So, I don't want to spend days of my life trying to do this, frankly. Seems like a waste of time. We're gonna give it a go anyway. Right. This multipurpose hall was built by a grant from the Huang Foundation. The stipulation that it be used primarily for artistic and cultural events. It is also used for conventions, trade shows, and even occasional sporting event. While this game does not have a dedicated community support, no, it doesn't need it. To be fair, it is its own package. I don't think it needs community support. I don't think anyone will want to either. It's also using the current activity seems to be a publisher's convention. You could exit to the north, east, or west. Why not go west? Fuck it. Hallion Park. You are on Park Street, the eastern terminus of the Halley Drive. North of here, Park Street descends into a tunnel under Halley Park. The park can be entered to the north, east, or northwest. Halley Museum fronts the intersection to the southwest, and Huang Hall can be entered from there. Keep going. The tunnel isn't for pedestrian traffic, for fuck's sake. Hallion University. University Avenue begins here, winding southwards into the college. Along the north side of the street is Halley Park. Where the fuck am I going? I want to go to the courthouse. A park bordered on the north by Carlot, on the northwest and west by the zoo. Northwest. North. Sky Carlot. I want to go to the... No. I don't want to go to the zoo. We want Aquarium Drive, where a road branches off to the south and there's... Right, map. Is there a map? Look. Find courthouse. You have to do that yourself, you prick. Ask, where is courthouse? Ask about courthouse. Fuck you. There's a parking lot for Rockville Municipal Station. Okay, fine. No, E. Aquarium and Park. Oh, wait, no, it has to be near here then, because we're at fucking Park. Right, so it's northwest of Elm and Park. Okay, so we need to find Elm. No, okay, west, south, north. River and Park. River Street off to the east ends here at Park Street, which curves from the south to the northwest. Water tower. The ground shakes as a huge truck rumbles down the street. Okay. Heading west towards the highway and southeast towards the city. Okay. East, west. Park underpass. Northern suburbs. Right. East. Reach the boundary of the simulator. Where the fuck am I going then? Right, okay. No, look. My fucking L has been rubbed away. I've pressed L so many times that it's completely rubbed away. So I sometimes miss it. We've reached the edge of the world. We literally did. It's a simulation, mind you, but still. River Street off to the west, east ends here at Park Street, which curves from the south to the northwest. Okay, so we want to go south continuously. Aquarium and Park, look here. Okay, keep going south. Oh, for fuck's sake. Southwest, southeast, and a Park East. Further of Rockville. So north is the aquarium and south of here is Boxy Huang Hall. Okay, east. Park entrance. We're on Kennedy Street. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like east side of the street is a large car lot. Kennedy continue. Wait, where am I going? Where the fuck am I going? Northwest of Elm and Park. Okay, so we're looking for somewhere Elm. Elm and Candy. Ooh, we found Elm. Elm Park. Fucking got it. Right. Start recording. Northwest. Courthouse. Okay. The courthouse is of the same vintage as the other governmental buildings in the area, dating from around 1990 or so. Next it leads southeast. Court is in session. A woman is being tried for petty theft. Watch court. Okay, wait. Anything interesting happening in here? Look. The trial? Fuck. Look, woman. Look at woman. Yeah, look at the object. Look at woman. The woman is dressed in prison garb. Look at court. Look at court. Look. Okay, end recording. I think we've got... Stop recording? I'm pretty sure end is a verb, mate. I don't know how to stop. I hate you. I hate you so much. How do I tell it to stop? Record off. Where's the fucking verb in this sentence? Yeah. Right, okay, so that's step one, I think. I think we've done one thing. Talk to a government official, go to City Hall, west of Rockfield Centre. Okay. Let's see if we can find Rockfield Centre. Rockfield Centre. To Rockfield Mall to the... Is this Rockfield Centre? No, Rockfield Mall. Many stores and Dizzard Joy booths line the eastern side of the mall. Hang on then. City Hall west of Rockfield. So if I go west here... Can't go that way. Fuck. Can I go south? TU Southway on the northwest corner, opening to a temporary wooden fence and a car lot. Southway Park. Southwest Park Street begins here and heads north. There are new buildings on that. I don't know where I'm going. Keep going west. Okay, hang on. I don't know where I am. Construction site. Hyman? Village 2, city within a city. Bend. Where the fuck am I going? A typical four-way intersection between main and river streets and entrance. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going though. Why? Why is this place so big? Midland and Church? No, I want to do things in order because otherwise I will not remember. Bodansky Square. Okay. Sun is dropping very low in the western sky. Okay. Sky Car Lot. First Methodist Church. I don't want to enter the church. I want to fucking zoo. It is night. Okay. Right, the aquarium apparently. The reservoir is fenced off. River. I don't fucking know where I'm going. Rockville High School is on the southeast corner. Oh, I need Rockville Centre. You go to sit west of Rockfield Centre. How do I fucking get there though? Fucking shite. There's no map. There's no map of anything. I hate it. Museum entrance. Railroad Museum. Okay. I'm still finding places to go. I've got no idea where I am. Hang on. Airport and river. Oh, okay. Okay. Rockville University. We arrived at Rockville University, I guess. Dorm. Where he wants to live for several terms where he was a student in the university. Ah, okay. Almond University. Almond Pass. Reach the boundary of the simulation again. University Heights. Laundromat. Hardware stores closed. Fuck, I've got no idea where I'm going. Why? Main and Church, Main and Wicker, Main Street Bridge. Found them. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. Oh. Wicker and Pier. Why are the walkthroughs so shit? Why can't the walkthrough just tell me where to fucking go? Go to City Hall, west of Rockville Centre. I've yet to find fucking Rockville Centre. Talk. Look. Just fucking look. Northeast of here, Wicker curves northern, aging wooden pier, southeast. The eastern corner of the street is what appears to be a bookstore. How did I get in here? I found a pier. Okay. St. Michael's. Wealthy congregation that was built in over a century old is not the original St. Michael's, but it's built on the site of an even older original church. Way out to the east. Okay. I've gotten lost and confused. I don't know where the fuck I am. Hurrying to destinations unknown to you. I've not got time for these games anymore. Games where you have to actually fucking look at shit. About 10 hours a day. Don't have time for this shit. What time is it? Fucking 6 o'clock. I'm just fucking running around like an idiot. Brand new plast alloy and glass office building, many floors still unoccupied, according to the billboard over the entrance to the fourth corner in the northwest is the site of Perez Towers. Ah, fucking infotech. Intersection streets of 4 cardinal directions. Yeah, this is where the courthouse is. Park entrance to the northeast corner, large office. South Open sharply at its intersection. Rockville Centre! Oh my god, thank god. The name of this plaza tells it all. The well-maintained portico of City Hall stretches along the west side of the plaza. Dunbar's lies on the southeast corner. Park Street leads north and south. Main Street and Centre Street. Okay, right, so we're going. Go to City Hall, west. Okay, west. Fuck. Wait. 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 This is a shitty simulation. If I had a computer running a simulation, it took this long to simulate a single like day. That's absurd. Right, can I go west? What time's it open? 7? No, 8. Okay, still open. Day has begun. Okay, west. See, it's still open. Okay, west. Still not open. You will start as a taxi horn blares nearby. Across the street, 2 policemen are frisking youth as they usher the youth into the waiting car and fly off. Okay. Man with a shaved head asks your views on some obscure religious point, then wanders off into the crowds. It is past 9 o'clock. The government still isn't open for business. A swirling wind catches a yellow newspaper page and blows it upward out of sight. Government shit. A skycopter drones by far overhead and disappears in the distance. Okay. Record. The city's seat of government is an old concrete slab building dating back to the late 20th century. The only exit is east. A government official is sitting on a bench in the centre of the lobby eating a snack. Talk to government official. You have a brief chat with the government official, who cheerily comments on how well things in the city are running and how rewarding his job has been lately. Suddenly he glances at his watch, mumbles a polite parting message, and hurries away. Okay, record. Not record. Record. Off. There we go. Right, that's number 2 done. Fucking hell. You can go to Roy's Pagoda, south from Elm Underpass. Burgermeister, northeast off Aquarium Park in the northeast. Simon's not... Okay, message to Prism from Emily Warren, manager of auxiliary system functions. We have just added an additional device to the Prism systems, an IRS auditing system, like the other devices that are already part of your system. You won't even know it's there. This notification is purely procedural and it requires no acknowledgement. Okay, we're being audited by the IRS. Lovely. Right, is there any way we can get to from the Rockville Centre? Okay, right, we need to find somewhere. Hallian Park. It's got Elm Underpass, Aquarium Park, Bodansky Square, or Main and Wicker. No, hang on. North here, park can be entered from northeast on. Right, northeast, west, north, east, Aquarium. Hang on. East, west, east, north, northeast. Aquarium and Kennedy, west. Aquarium and Park. Okay, good. Northeast. Burgermeister. Less expensive kelp burgers and soy burgers and beer. Stalls found empty. The only way out is southwest. Okay, so record. Okay. Eat. Can I say eat? Eat. Eat burger. Buy burger. The line you picked moves quickly, putting you in a cheerful mood, and you decide to splurge and buy a beef burger. It arrives a moment later. After a moment, the bartender returns your card, informing you that your account has been debited for $20 and your new balance is $580. $20 for a burger. You sit down at one of the tiny tables to devour it. It's juicy and delicious. Right then. Eat burger. Okay, right then. Record off. We're making progress now. Holy shit. Visit your own home. Okay, so we live in Parkview Apartments in the southwest area of town. Okay, so we need to get the fuck out of here. Shit, how did I get in here? I could have sworn it was... Okay, there we go. Just gonna keep going south. It said southwest, didn't it? Fuck. I'm gonna press Roy's Pagoda. Oh, fuck. Right. Elmwood Park, South Wayne Park. Where the fuck are we? Right, so you need Parkview Apartments in the southwest area of town. So just keep going this way. The Parkview Apartments. There we go. Look. Use your key to unlock both the inner lobby and your apartment door. Okay, so unlock door. West. Hall near your apartment. You're standing in the hall of the door of your apartment, which lies close to the north. Unlock door. North. Record. This is a large living area of your apartment, the bedroom to the north, and a kitchen to the east. The front door of the apartment next to the couch to the south wall is open. A huge window provides a panoramic view to the west. Jill's easel occupies a beautiful, well-lit spot near the window. A current painting is on the easel. In one corner is the old word processor where you do your writing. Yeah, okay. There's a romance novel here. Jill enters up from the kitchen. Hi, hun. You're home early. She kisses you before it's into the kitchen. Record feature activated. Okay, we're in our apartment. Okay. From the kitchen. Where's the kitchen? East. This is the tiny kitchen of your apartment. Next to the sink is a small refrigerator. Along the western wall, next to the doorway to your living area, is a dinette set. Nibbling on a salad. I read somewhere that we should hug Jill. But Jill doesn't need comforting. She's my wife, I think. Did I read that? I can't remember. Okay. Talk to Jill. Hello. Hello, Jill. Jill, hello. Hi, hon. Jill, how was your day? Jill. Are you well? Fuck's sake. Look. Front door to the apartment with the bedroom to the north. Okay, let's go to the bedroom. The room is almost filled with a bed, a bureau, and the baby's crib. Oh. The crib contains a toy dog and a baby. Take, baby. Take it. Okay, there we go. It's to the east. The main bathroom is large enough to accommodate a sink, toilet, and shower cell. Bedrooms to the west, south, east. Give Jill baby. As Jill takes the baby, he begins crying. Perry, you've woken him up. Oh, my name's Perry. She begins rocking Mitchell gently. There, it's okay. Go to sleep. That's a good little boy. Goes to the bedroom, goes back to what she was doing. Okay. That's that. I do like things like that. Okay, I'll give him credit for that one. Okay, record, end. Record, off. It's about to run out of fucking record anyway. Fuck it, ends him. Fuck it, ends him. No. End. Simulation. Fuck. Fuck it then, I guess we won't enter the dues. We found at Elman University, Henley Park, Quest, Rockville Stadium, the airport terminal, Bodancy Square, Elman River, Wigan River, and Scarborough Terminal. Okay. South. East. East. Okay. So we've got Elman Park. At the Rockville Centre. No. No. Hallion Park. No. Huang Hall. Hallion Park East. Aquarium. Fuck. Aquarium and Kennedy. River and Kennedy. Airport and River. River and Kennedy. Symphony entrance? What the fuck? Airport entrance. Terminal. There we go. Right. Says lead down to a tube station. Okay. Record. Down. On a platform between two sets of tracks which lie to the northwest and southeast on the wall is bright time. Okay. I need to ride the transportation. Okay. Ride train? Take train. Right. Take two. Oh fuck. Okay. Record off. Wait. Oh fuck, how do we wait for tube car? Station. Okay. Okay. Record. Northwest. Fuck. Record off. Wait for tube car. Record. Get on in tube car. Okay. Those open the doors of the brown. Okay. Wait. Exit. Alright then. We have ridden transportation. Fucking hell. Go to a movie. Are we at Badansky Square? We're at Badansky Square. Holy shit, that's exactly where we want to be. Okay, up. Yeah, apparently you can do a lot with that, baby. But yes, right. So next we want to read newspaper. Buy one. All right, buy a newspaper. Buy a newspaper. You buy 579 newspaper pops out into your hands. Okay. Record. Read newspaper. Fucking hell. The headline story in the news section is about the index of leading economic indicators, which are up a stunning 9.7% over last month, yet another indication of the economy's robust performance. Related stories discuss the unemployment rate, which is at the lowest level in almost 30 years, and commercial and housing construction, which are at an all-time high. Another major story covers President Dick Ryder's speech for the Distinguished Lecturer Series of the Border Security Force Academy. In his address, the President called the 40s a decade of new hope and attributed much of that new hope to the work of the BSF, sending a signal to the entire world that the USNA won't be pushed around by the biggest dictatorship or the smallest band of terrorist murderers. This game was made before 2001. And this is meant to be a condemnation. On one of the inside, to be fair, well, no, let's not go into that. Let's not get banned that quickly. On one of the inside pages, an in-depth report on crime reveals that although the overall crime rate has dropped only 4% over the last decade, public perception is that crime has fallen much further. The report attributes this perception to 3 points. Violent crime has decreased much faster than other types of crime, as it would. If you're actually fighting crime, you're fighting the violent crime. Like, you don't, like, no one cares about white-collar crime, okay? No one. Piracy? No one gives a shit, okay? Just no one. Not a single individual gives a shit. So, nobody cares. Like, the violent crime, that's the bit people are interested in. From 10 years ago, crime in most schools, which has always gotten the most publicity, has dropped by 40%. Well, there you go then. Kids getting hurt. That's what people care about. So, and, well, their own money, obviously. Most importantly, offenders are getting harsher sentences as opposed to the old days of getting off on technicalities, low bail, and easy parole. Good. Fuck them. I think we should bring back execution in Britain. There's a bunch of people who need to die. I'm paying for them to be alive and I don't want to. Kill them. Fuck them. Other stories in the news section deal with the construction of new Infotech orbiting factory. What the fuck? Infotech, come on. Deregulation of the medicinal drug industry. I mean, COVID. Kind of happened, didn't it? The war in Turkey. Okay, that was fucking prescient. And plans for a lunar mining operation. An editorial calls for lowering draft board requirements in order to ease prison overcrowding. I don't know what that means. Remember the shader here. Record off. Okay, what's next? What do we have to do next? Go to a movie. The cinema is east and then northwest from Badansky Square. Okay, so east, northwest. 4 theatre movie complex. Only 4. Only 4. Movie complex with all the latest holographic and personalised stereo technology. Personalised stereo technology. There's a little fucking speaker sticking out of the chair. That'd be hell. That'd be hell. A marquee above the ticket window announces the current features. Hallway leads into the theatres, and there are exits north and east of the car lots, and southeast of the streets. Okay, so record. Watch movie. Buy ticket. watch movie. Ah, fuck. Okay. You sit in a car and the tickets read out Flash's new balance. Okay, no. The usher takes your ticket and you step into the darkened theatre and find an empty seat. You begin watching Upbeat Patrol 2, which is funny and fast-moving like the prequel, but seems to lack some of the originality and freshness. The soundtrack, locations, and special effects are all top-notch. After about 15 minutes, you decide you've seen enough and head out to the lobby. Right, we need to leave the simulation. Start communication. In the simulation mode. Start communication mode. Why the fuck not? How do we go back? How do I go back? Do I need to exit simulation mode? Is that it? Oh, is it enter communication mode? I think it's enter. Enter com mode. Enter the commode. Enter com mode. Enter communication mode. Abort sim mode. Okay. You're in a mobile computer, remember? I do remember actually. Yeah, look. Okay, there we go. So when I go to be off. Dr. Abraham Perlman. It is cluttered and disorganized. Over the bookshelves line the room. Perlman's desk is covered with a number of items, including a decoder, Map City, Mind Forever Voyaging pack. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not getting this fucking package. Wait. Perlman here. We see that you're in simulation mode. We're about to start reviewing your recordings now. I'll let you know what the experts think. Talk to you soon. It's going to get annoyed because we've not looked at everything yet. He's going to get annoyed regardless. He's fucking up at 1. It's 20 past 1 in the morning. This guy's me. Doesn't sleep. Let's keep waiting. Okay. Please. President Perlman, please come to my office. Activate the communication port there and, well, you know what I'm trying to say. As soon as possible, please. Be off. Look around you, yes. President, he says, sitting down at his desk. It looks like you beat me here. Give me a moment, please. Listen, I'm in prison. You don't recall some of the events the expert's asking for. I know. See, visiting a power generator facility, talking to a church official. Please go back into simulation and make these recordings. Please tell me you're down, Prism. You always said that. You cunt. Listen it. Oh, I said the naughty word. Oops. Oh. Yeah, well. And, I only have a certain amount of room in this thing, okay? I've done this once already. But I've done this once. I can't be asked to do this every single fucking time. Right, so orange 37. Right, orange. I've got my fucking grid out. Come on. Orange, where's 37? Donde estás 37? Ah, 90. There we go, right. Naturally. Right, so we want to go to... we're in Kennedy Park. And we want to be... Talk to a church official. There are 2 churches in the northeast area.